Hey, this is Dueling Comedians. Every day during the month of Rocktober, Tony V and Laugh Track Larry, that's me, will sit down and talk about some of the greatest bands in rock history.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tony V. I'm here with my sidekick, Laugh Track Larry.
Hey.
We are both of Dueling Comedians. Check that out if you can. But we are kicking off our special month of Rocktober. It is.
Yeah.
It's a good month.
Oh my.
So it's 31 full days of rock history, and it's a throwback, and we're kicking it off in the best possible way.
Well, and Halloween is in October.
And Halloween is in October.
Yeah.
I assume we'll do the Smashing Pumpkins
on
the 31st.
That's a good one.
That would be a good one, right?
Yeah.
But you never know what we're going to do.
I don't know what we're going to do.
And in my estimation, we're kicking off with the Rolling Stones.
Oh.
Which I think is a fitting way. You know, if you're going to talk classic rock history.
Are they the greatest rock band in the world?
See, here's where I vacillate. They are certainly one of the top two.
Right. They build themselves that way.
Right. And they get to, just for longevity.
Right.
You know what I mean? One of the longest running bands with mostly original members.
And Mick was mostly dead, but he's back.
But he's back, right. And the money was on Keith.
Oh my
being
God.
dead. That guy, they've resurrected that guy several times. I remember a few years ago, he fell out of a tree.
The coconut tree.
The coconut tree.
Yeah.
And you got to think, if you're Keith Richards, is there no one on staff who's keeping you out of coconut trees?
Somebody should watch him.
They should have a special keep Keith out of the coconut tree guy.
A Keith keeper.
Right? That's what they need.
They need that.
Yeah, a Keith keeper.
Yeah. But you know, we got to worry about what kind of world we're going to leave behind for Keith Richards.
I never thought they seemingly can't be killed.
No.
Yeah, there's the rumors he gets his blood changed in Sweden every now and again or something like that.
That's my only goal, to outlive Keith Richards.
That's a mighty tall goal.
I know.
Yeah, and they've been rocking hard for forever, and every time you see even one of their later shows, you think, well, they got to be done, but they're still putting it out there.
I think the last time I saw them, that was the 50th tour.
Right.
Right.
Have they done any of the fake farewell tours yet?
No. There was that, issue where they weren't together for a while. But, all marriages go through rough spots.
You can't be around other adults that you're not sleeping with.
No. And isn't that when Keith did his expensive winos?
Yes, the expensive winos, which was an offshoot of the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they and remains. I think if you talk quintessential, rock, you got to go with Satisfaction.
That is iconic.
Right.
It might be one of the most perfectly constructed
rock and roll songs ever. Yeah. And and from the get go, every album had something to be proud of.
But does Devo upset you?
Mildly.
But that was an abomination.
What they did to Satisfaction, Devo. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think anywhere someone said, you know what this song needs is flower pots on your head.
That's important.
That's right. That was Devo's contribution to music. I'm not going to even say rock.
I guess they were a novelty.
A novelty act. Well, put on jumpsuits and wear flower pots on our head. Absolutely. Kid, we're going to make $1 million.
Now, did you go to the last show at the Garden?
I did not. I think the last time I saw them was at down in Foxborough, whatever that tour was.
I saw them at the Garden.
At the Garden,
on the 50th.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Jay Giles who opened for them.
Right.
Not the Dead member.
right?
Yeah, that would have been would have been something to see.
Was Peter Wolf,
Right.
and Duke Levine playing the guitar,
Right,
but
right.
They appeared as Jay Giles.
As Jay Giles. Right. Can they do that?
He's dead. I don't think he can
He can't.
complain.
He's not really going to
No,
bitch about it. Right.
I think there was controversy for a while, but even
Right.
while he was alive,
Yeah, there were lawsuits and
Yeah,
stuff like
but
that.
I
and,
think they
Klein,
did.
was he
Yeah,
involved in that?
I think.
Yeah.
Everybody's angry.
Why did they get so mad? They made a lot of money.
You would think.
You know, you would think that would give you some comfort.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking this the other day too, as we prepared for this. There's that short-lived Mick Taylor era of the Rolling Stones.
Perhaps
that
the best.
The best,
really.
and it gets overlooked. And I don't know if it was personality clashes, but I maintain that Time Waits for No One, the guitar work in that by Mick Taylor
Phenomenal.
is probably the best piece of guitar work
And
in all of rock
they
history.
were dragging him along for that tour I saw, where
Right.
he just sort of played that, and that's it.
That was it, right?
That's
Right, because
about it.
they knew where the bread was buttered.
Right.
But that period that is largely overlooked because of the unfortunate drowning,
Right.
right, of Mick Jones,
Right.
right?
Brian Jones.
Brian Jones. I'm sorry.
Don't
yes.
kill Mick
No,
Jones.
no.
Well,
don't.
there's a couple of those.
There's
anyway.
a lot of Mick Joneses.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to them at some point.
We may get to
Right,
them.
right, but right, Brian Jones.
But
right.
yeah, in Winnie the Pooh swimming pool,
Right.
because that was at the farm of A.A.
Milne. Right. Right.
which he had purchased.
Right. And there's all kinds of
Conspiracy
about that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I mean, he was a drug-addled lunatic. I think that's enough of an explanation.
It would seem like being a drug-addled lunatic swimming in a pool is equivalent of climbing a coconut tree.
Right.
When you shouldn't.
I like the way you brought that
Right,
back.
right. Those are equal in terms
Well-
of maybe the rock star shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, I guess we have to pick our favorite
Rolling Stones song
Well, we'll go album.
album.
And, I mean, for me, it's Exile on Main Street.
Ooh,
I know it's tough.
before you said that, I would have said Some Girls,
Yeah, Some Girls was great.
which was great, but
Beggar's Banquet.
Beggar's Banquet is
Great.
right. Even earlier on Her Majesty's Satanic Magic.
Request.
Request,
Her
yeah.
Satanic Majesty's
Majesty's
Request.
Request, yeah.
And a lot of people said it's just a cheap version of Sergeant Pepper.
Right.
But there's some great
There's some
stuff on
there's
there.
some real good stuff on that. So if you haven't listened to the Stones in a while and you think they're just a nostalgia act, you should go back and listen to some of this stuff. But you're right. Exile on Main Street.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. It's
I mean, just a lot of different musical genres.
Right.
Very, very good. And yeah, I mean, Some Girls, listen, I love that one. Mm-hmm. And in some ways, I feel it's the last great one they really did. You know, the whole thing holds up well.
Well, yeah.
And when did that come out? 1975, I think.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with 5, yeah.
And I thought they were still relevant at that time.
Oh, I believe they
So
were.
in
yeah.
1977, when I
Right.
was 16,
Right.
I got a tattoo of the Rolling Stones tongue logo.
Are you able to show that to the people?
No.
Is it in a place we shouldn't be seeing?
Interesting thing about that. Then they proceeded to disappoint me for 4 decades, roughly.
Right.
When I got divorced, I was very angry. And I had a rule that I couldn't have more than 1 tattoo because then you don't know when to stop.
All right, then you get addicted to tattoos.
Next thing you know, you're Mike Tyson with tattoos on the face.
On your face, right.
So I actually decided that loophole, I can get a tattoo over the tattoo so the net is still 1.
I see. And what did you put over the tongue?
A very angry Black Panther.
Oh.
Not an activist, but the actual
Right, not
animal.
the beret wearing
Right.
activist, but the animal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. And how'd that come out? I don't need to know.
I think it came out fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is your tattoo in a place you can't see it?
I can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah,
But
no.
very few others
Yeah.
get to see it.
Yeah. I had a career as a professional, and I couldn't really have visible tattoo.
Right.
It doesn't play well.
Right. Nobody wants to be sitting.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's why, like, Mike Tyson would never be a mortgage broker or a banker.
That would be
That would be
interesting.
funny, right.
Maybe we could make a film.
So, yeah. So if you get anything from this, revisit the Rolling Stones.
Don't get the tattoo now.
Don't get a tattoo that you're going to regret later.
Right.
Stay out of coconut trees.
Wow.
And if you're high, don't go swimming.
We learned a lot today.
And that's all what rock's about, learning.